Imagine standing at the edge of a vast forest. The path before you shrouded in a mist so thick it whispers tales of uncertainty and trials. You take a step forward, not because the path is clear, but because the spirit within you refuses to stand still. This, my friends, is where our journey begins today. In the heart of challenge, in the embrace of the unknown, we find the essence of our strength. Have you ever asked yourself, what is it that truly tests the mettle of a human being? Is it the weight of the burdens we carry, or is it the strength we summon to lift them? I say, it's neither. It is the moment of decision, when we choose to either succumb to our weaknesses or to harness our inner strength. Let me tell you a story. There was once a young person, much like any of us, faced with a crossroads in life. The road split in two. One path wound down a gentle slope, easy, comfortable, and without obstacles. The other, it rose steeply, twisting into the mountains, its end not visible, but its promise of challenge clear. The easy path whispered promises of comfort, of a life untested by fire and storm. Yet it was the steep path that sparked a flame within the young traveler's heart. Why, you might ask, would anyone choose the path of hardship? The answer lies not in the pursuit of struggle, but in the pursuit of greatness. Within each of us burns a desire not just to exist, but to live deeply, to forge our destinies with the sweat of our brows and the strength of our backs. To embrace strength, we must first reject weakness. But understand this, rejecting weakness is not the denial of our vulnerabilities. Rather, it is the acknowledgement of them paired with the refusal to let them dictate our lives. Every step taken on that steep path was a step away from complacency and towards a realization. With every struggle, the young traveler shed a layer of doubt. With every fall, learned a lesson, and with every rise, grew stronger. It wasn't the absence of fear that propelled them forward, but the determination to face it head on. In this moment, I invite you to ponder, what path have you been walking? Have you found comfort in the predictable, or are you yearning for the growth that comes from the ascent? It's easy to stand in the shadows, to watch life pass by from the side, but I challenge you, as the young traveler did, to step into the light, to choose the path that tests you, that pushes you to your limits and beyond. This journey we're on, it's not about shunning the parts of us that tremble in the face of adversity. It's about embracing them, understanding them, and ultimately transcending them. Our weaknesses are but waypoints on our journey to strength. They are not our destination, but our teachers. So, as we stand together at the threshold of our own forests, faced with the mist of the unknown, let us make a pact. Let's choose the path that calls to our higher selves, the path that is strewn with the promise of discovery, of battle, and of victory. Let's reject the voice that whispers, "You can't," and listen instead to the roaring chorus within us that declares, "You must, you will." In the grand tapestry of life, we're often faced with threads of circumstances that test the fabric of our very being. Imagine, if you will, a moment where the world seems to stand still, not in awe, but in challenge. The air feels heavier, and every step forward feels like wading through an unseen marsh. This is the arena where weakness likes to rear its head, whispering tales of doubt and fear into the ears of those daring to dream. But what if I told you that within these whispers lies the secret to unlocking an untapped reservoir of strength? Yes, it's true. For in every moment of weakness, there's a hidden invitation to rise, to transcend, and to transform. Consider this. What does weaknesses truly mean to you? Is it that feeling of being on the verge of giving up when obstacles tower over your aspirations like insurmountable giants? Or perhaps it's that inner critic that speaks loudly, attempting to drown out the melody of your potential with its dissonant chords of not good enough. It's essential to recognize these moments not as the end, but as the beginning, the starting line of a journey towards embracing the strength that has always resided within you, dormant, waiting for its cue to emerge. Let's delve deeper into the heart of understanding weakness. At its core, weakness is but a signal, a beacon calling for a closer examination of our lives. urging us to ask, where have I settled for less than I'm capable of? It beckons us to question, to ponder the paths we've walked and the ones we've yet to tread. And in this introspection, there's a powerful transformation that begins to unfold, a metamorphosis from the caterpillar of doubt to the butterfly of potential. But how, you may ask, does one begin this transformation? It starts with a single yet profound realizance that the power to change, to reject weakness, lies not in the external world, but within the very essence of our being. It's about understanding that the fabric of our lives is woven not from the threads of circumstance, but from the yarn of our responses to those circumstances. Yes, the challenges may be daunting, the road ahead uncertain, but within you lies an indomitable spirit, a reservoir of courage waiting to be unleashed. This understanding of weakness as a catalyst for growth sets the stage for a journey of self-discovery. It invites us to stand face to face with our fears, to look them in the eye, and to see them not as insurmountable walls, but as hurdles meant to be overcome. Each leap over these hurdles adds a new stitch of strength to our character, weaving a tapestry of resilience that stands as a testament to the human spirit's capacity to overcome. As we journey through this landscape of self-discovery, let's carry with us a torch of curiosity, illuminating the shadowed corners of our minds where fear and doubt like to lurk. Let's ask ourselves, what strengths have I not yet discovered within me? What untold stories of resilience and perseverance are waiting to be written in the chapters of my life? These questions are the keys that unlock the doors to a fortress of strength within us, a fortress that stands impervious to the sieges of weakness. In embracing this quest for self-discovery, we find that weakness is not the opposite of strength, but its companion on the journey towards personal growth. It is the contrast that makes the presence of strength all the more palpable, the darkness that makes the light of our potential shine all the brighter. So, as we traverse this path, let's hold on to knowledge that every moment of weakness is but a stepping stone to greater heights, a precursor to the unveiling of strength that has always been a part of our essence. As we move forward, let's carry this understanding of weakness in our hearts, not as a burden, but as a beacon, a guiding light towards embracing the strength that lies waiting within us all. For in the grand narrative of our lives, it is not the moments of weakness that define us, but how we respond to them, how we rise, and how we transform them into the building blocks of a strength that is uniquely our own. This journey, it's not marked by milestones of achievements or accolades, but by moments of decision, moments where you choose to rise, even when every fiber of your being urges you to surrender to the comfort of the known. It is in these moments that strength is not just found, but forged in the crucible of our resolve. Have you ever paused to reflect on the stories of those who've traversed rugged terrains, not just in the physical sense, but within the landscapes of their own lives? They didn't start as heroes or heroines adorned with capes, standing tall against the silhouette of their victories. No, they started as you and I, with a heartbeat, echoing the rhythm of human vulnerability, with palms sweaty at the thought of stepping into the arena of their fears. What sets them apart? A simple yet profound realizance that the strength to overcome, to push through the barriers of fear and doubt, comes from a place deep within, a place that's accessible to you and me, right here, right now. It's from this wellspring of courage that we draw the power to say, yes, I can. In the face of every no, you can't. The journey to embracing strength is paved with the stories we tell ourselves, stories that have the power to either imprison or liberate us. It begins the moment we decide to rewrite those narratives, to transform I can't into I can, to change impossible into I'm possible. It's a transformation that doesn't happen overnight, but unfolds through the myriad of choices we make. Picture this. Each step forward on this journey is like planting a seed of belief, of hope, of resilience. And just as a seed requires nurturing through sunlight and rain, our burgeoning strength requires the nurturing of our actions, our decisions, our unwavering commitment to grow beyond the confines of our current selves. But let's be clear, This path is not devoid of obstacles. There will be storms that threaten to uproot the very essence of our being, winds that howl with voices of doubt, and rains that blur our vision. Yet it's amidst these tempests that we discover the true mettle of our spirit. For it's not the absence of challenges that defines our strength, but our response to them. How then do we navigate these storms? By anchoring ourselves to the very reason that propels us forward, the beacon that lights our way through the darkest nights. This was our compass, guiding us not towards a destination of fleeting victories, but towards a horizon of growth, of becoming more than we ever thought possible. Let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, what is my why? What is the vision that fuels my journey? Is it the pursuit of a dream long held close to the heart, the desire to leave a legacy, or perhaps the quest to discover the depths of our own potential? Whatever it may be, hold it close, for it is the ember that, when nurtured, ignites the flame of our strength. And as we journey forward, let us embrace the beauty of community. For strength is not just nurtured in solitude, but flourished in the company of those who walk alongside us. These fellow travelers, be they mentors, friends, or strangers turned companions, remind us that we're not alone, that our struggles are shared and our victories celebrated collectively. So, as we embark on this journey, let's do so with open hearts and unwavering conviction, knowing that each step, each choice, each act of courage brings us closer to the strength that we seek to embrace. It's a journey not of becoming someone new, but of revealing the vastness of our own spirit, a journey that beckons us to rise, to push beyond the boundaries of yesterday, towards the boundless potential that awaits within each of us. And remember, this journey, it's not just about reaching a pinnacle of strength, but about the transformation that occurs within us as we climb, as we stumble, as we rise again. It's a journey that doesn't end with the summit, but begins anew with each dawn, inviting us to explore, to dream, and to embrace the strength that lies waiting to be discovered within the heart of every challenge, within the core of our being. So, let us step forward with courage, with hope, with the unwavering belief that the journey to embracing our strength is not just a path we walk, but the legacy we leave behind. A legacy not written in the annals of history, but in the lives we touch, in the dreams we inspire, and in the strength we awaken, both within ourselves and in those around us. Imagine for a moment a garden where every seed planted has the potential to burgeon into something extraordinary. Yet it's not just the action of planting that nurtures growth, but the care, the patience, and the resilience against the elements that truly cultivates flourishing life. Similarly, our weaknesses, those seeds of doubt and fear, when nurtured with introspection, perseverance, and a dash of courage, can bloom into our greatest strengths. This journey of transformation begins with acknowledgement. Yes, acknowledging not just the presence of weaknesses, but their role in our personal growth narrative. It's about standing in the midst of a storm, recognizing the sway of the wind, the dance of the leaves, and saying, here I am, with my flaws, my fears, and my uncertainties, ready to grow, ready to change. This acknowledgement is not a surrender, but a powerful declaration of intent, a first step on the path to empowerment. Now ask yourself, what are these weaknesses that I carry? Perhaps they are cloaked in the guise of fear, self-doubt, or perhaps procrastination. Unveil them, not with judgment, but with a curiosity that seeks understanding and transformation. For it is in understanding our weaknesses that we uncover the keys to our strength. Each weakness, when closely examined, reveals an underlying need, a lesson to be learned, a skill to be developed, or a boundary to be set. The metamorphosis from weakness to strength requires not just acknowledgement and understanding, but action. Action that is deliberate, consistent, and aligned with our deepest values. It's akin to a sculptor chipping away at marble, not in random strokes, but with precision and intent, guided by the vision of the masterpiece that lies within the stone. Similarly, we must act with intent to chip away at the barriers of our weaknesses, guided by the vision of the person we aspire to become. Consider the act of facing fear, a common weakness that paralyzes many. Transforming this fear into strength doesn't mean the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. It's about taking small, consistent steps into the unknown, steps that, with time, convert the once daunting abyss into familiar terrain. Each step taken in the face of fear is a testament to courage, a building block of the fortress of strength we construct around and within us. Let's also ponder the power of reframing, a critical tool in our arsenal for transformation. Reframing allows us to look at our weaknesses through a different lens, to see them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. For instance, if self-doubt whispers, "You can't do this," reframe it to ask, "What do I need to learn to do this?" This subtle shift in perspective opens a pathway from paralysis to action, from weakness to strength. As we journey through this process of transformation, let us also cultivate patience and kindness towards ourselves. The path from weakness to strength is not linear, but a spiral where progress may sometimes feel like regression. Yet it's in these moments of apparent backsliding that we're offered the deepest insights into our resilience, our capacity to rise once more, a bit wiser, a bit stronger. Transformation requires not just self-work, but the support and inspiration of those around us. Surround yourself with individuals who reflect the qualities you aspire to embody, who challenge you, support you, and celebrate with you. Their journey, their struggles, and triumphs serve as a mirror, a reminder that transformation is possible, that strength is attainable. And remember, transforming weakness into strength is not about achieving perfection, but about evolving, about becoming more authentically ourselves. It's a journey that celebrates progress, that honors every step, every stumble, and every leap towards becoming the architects of our own strength. So, as we forge ahead, let's do so with the courage of a warrior, the wisdom of a sage, and the heart of a champion. Let's weave the narrative of our lives with threads of boldness, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to our growth. For in this journey of transformation, we're not just altering the trajectory of our lives, we're shaping the legacy we leave behind, a legacy of strength forged from the very weaknesses we once feared. Now imagine, if you will, a day not unlike any other, where the sun rises not just to mark the dawn of a new day, but as a symbol of renewal and possibility. It is in the breaking of this dawn that we're invited to live with strength, to infuse every moment with the essence of our newfound resilience, to face not just the challenges that lie in wait, but the myriad opportunities that beckon. Living with strength is an art, a delicate balance between assertion and humility, between forging ahead and pausing to reflect. It's about painting the canvas of our lives with bold strokes of determination and subtle hues of gratitude. Each day offers a new opportunity to apply this artistry, to live not by the whims of circumstance, but by the convictions of our heart, guided by the strength that pulses within. But how? You may wonder, do we embody this strength in the tapestry of our daily lives? It begins with intentionality, the conscious decision to infuse our actions, our interactions, and our reactions with the essence of our inner resilience. It's about choosing to respond to life's intricacies with a heart fortified by courage and a spirit tempered by wisdom. Living with strength also means embracing vulnerability as a form of courage. It's in the moments when we dare to expose our true selves, to share our stories of struggle and triumph, that we forge the deepest connections, that we illuminate the path for others who might be walking through the shadows of their own trials. Strength, then, becomes not just a personal mantle, but a shared light, a beacon of hope and solidarity. In the realm of relationships, living with strength invites us to stand firm in our values, to communicate with authenticity and compassion, and to act with integrity. It's about being a pillar for those we love, not by shielding them from the storms, but by teaching them how to dance in the rain, by showing them that strength is not the absence of vulnerability, but the embrace of it. Professionally, embodying strength transforms our approach to challenges and goals. It encourages us to view obstacles not as deterrents, but as stepping stones, to see every setback as a setup for a comeback. It's the fuel that propels us towards our aspirations, the resilience that allows us to pivot when the path demands it, and the grit that inspires us to persevere even when the summit seems obscured by the clouds of uncertainty. Yet living with strength is not just about the pursuit of personal or professional goals. It's about contributing to a legacy that transcends our individual existence. It's about using our strength to uplift, to inspire, and to make a difference in the world around us. Whether through acts of kindness, through the pursuit of justice, or through the sharing of our own journey to encourage others, living with strength is about leaving imprints of resilience, hope, and love on the hearts of those we encounter. As we navigate the ebb and flow of life, let us remember that living with strength is a choice, a daily reaffirmation of our commitment to growth, to love, and to life itself. It's about waking up each day with a heart full of gratitude for the journey, eyes open to the beauty that surrounds us, and a spirit ready to embrace whatever comes our way with grace and fortitude. And so as the sun sets on another day, marking the close of another chapter in the endless book of our lives, let us reflect on the strength we've harnessed, on the moments we've lived fully, and on the love we've shared freely. Let this reflection be a reminder that living with strength is not just about facing the grand challenges that life throws our way, but about choosing each day to live with intention, with purpose, and with an unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit. As we stand on the brink of this moment, poised between the chapters of our journey, it's essential to pause and reflect on the distance we've traveled. From the first tentative steps into understanding weakness, through the valleys and peaks of embracing and transforming that weakness into strength, to living each day with the power and resilience we've nurtured within ourselves. We've embarked on a voyage of self-discovery, not to find a new land, but to see the familiar landscapes of our lives with new eyes, eyes that perceive not limitations but possibilities. Why, you might ask, do we undertake such a journey? Why do we strive to turn our weaknesses into strengths, to live with intention and purpose? The answer is as simple as it is profound, because in the pursuit of becoming our best selves, we uncover the essence of what it means to be truly alive. We discover that strength is not the armor we wear to shield ourselves from the world, but the light we shine to illuminate the paths of others. This journey, marked by every challenge faced and every fear overcome, is not a solitary endeavor. It's a symphony composed of many voices, each contributing a unique melody to the harmony of human experience. Your story, with its trials and triumphs, adds a vital note to this collective melody, a note that resonates with the stories of those around you, reminding us all that we are connected in our shared quest for meaning, for growth, and for... As we move forward, carrying the lessons of this journey within us, let us commit to being architects of strength, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of those we touch. Let us use our strength to build bridges of understanding, to support and uplift, to inspire and encourage. For in the end, the true measure of our journey is not in the heights we reach, but in the depths we are willing to explore, not in the battles we win, but in the hearts we touch. Let this moment be a crossroads, not an end, but a beginning, an invitation to continue exploring, learning, and growing. Let us approach each new day with curiosity, with courage, and with an open heart, ready to write the next chapter of our journey, a chapter filled with new challenges, new joys, and new opportunities to transform and be transformed. In closing, remember that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, a step taken not in certainty but in faith, faith in the resilience of the human spirit, in the power of our dreams, and in the strength that lies within each of us, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and shared. So, as we part ways on this leg of our journey, Let us not say goodbye, but rather, for in the tapestry of life, our paths are interwoven. Each encounter, each shared story, each moment of connection, a thread that binds us together in the beautiful, complex pattern of human experience. And as you continue on your path, may you carry with you the light of strength, the warmth of compassion, and the unwavering belief in the possibility of transformation. May you walk with confidence, knowing that within you lies an inexhaustible well of courage, resilience, and love. May you live each day with purpose, with joy, and with an open heart, ready to embrace whatever comes your way with grace and strength. Together, let us journey forth into the unknown, not as strangers, but as companions, guided by the stars of our highest aspirations, supported by the bonds of shared humanity, and inspired by the endless possibilities that await us. For in this grand adventure of life, it is not the destination that defines us, but the journey itself, a journey of becoming, of evolving, and of discovering the boundless strength that resides within us all. So take a deep breath, look to the horizon, and step forward with courage and hope. The journey continues, and it is yours to shape with every choice, every challenge, and every triumph along the way. Remember, the strength you seek is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. Embrace it, live it, and share it. The world awaits the story only you can tell, a story of resilience, of transformation, and of unwavering strength. Good evening to each of you gathered here. In this moment, we stand together at the crossroads of life's most profound realization, one that shapes destinies and carves out the true meaning of our journey on this earth. It's about embracing a fundamental truth, that giving up is not an option, that within the heart of each individual lies an undying flame, a flame that flickers with hope, resilience, and an unwavering resolve. Consider for a moment the majestic oak tree. It starts as a small, seemingly insignificant acorn, yet within it lies the potential for greatness. Over time, through the seasons of growth and change, it battles the elements, the wind, the rain, the scorching sun, and yet it stands tall. Its roots delve deep into the earth, drawing strength from its very core. This is a reflection of our own lives. We too have within us the potential for such greatness, the capacity to withstand the storms of life, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Now reflect on the idea of giving up, to surrender, to let go when the tide gets high seems like the easiest path. But is it the path that leads to fulfillment, to the realization of our deepest potential? The path of resilience, the road less traveled, is the one that leads to true achievement and inner satisfaction. It's the path where challenges are seen not as obstacles, but as stepping stones, as opportunities to rise above the ordinary, to transform and to transcend. In the journey of life, every single one of us faces moments of doubt and despair, times when our goals seem distant, when our efforts seem to bear no fruit. It's in these moments, these critical junctures, that our decision not to give up defines us. It molds our character, shapes our destiny, and writes the story that we will one day tell, a story of courage, of unyielding spirit, and of triumph over adversity. Let's take a moment to consider the stories of those who have walked before us. Individuals who, against all odds, chose to persevere, to push through the barriers of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. They understood a vital truth, that true success, enduring success, comes not from never falling, but from rising each time we fall. It's this understanding, this unwavering commitment to their vision that propelled them from the depths of hardship to the pinnacles of success. As we gather here today, let's make a commitment to ourselves, a commitment to look within and ignite the flame of persistence, to fan it into a blazing fire that lights our way through the darkest nights. Let's decide that no matter the challenges we face, no matter the setbacks that come our way, giving up is not a choice we entertain. For in this steadfast commitment, in this refusal to surrender, lies the key to unlocking our true potential, our greatest selves. And now, as we stand on the brink of exploring deeper into this powerful realization, let us hold on to this thought. In the heart of perseverance, in the soul of resilience, lies the secret to a life of fulfillment and unparalleled achievement. As we delve into the heart of our discussion tonight, let's consider the immense power of resilience, the silent force that dwells within each of us. This resilience is not just a word. It's a living, breathing essence of our human spirit. It's the invisible yet invincible strength that pushes us to stand up each time life tries to pin us down. Think about a mighty river. Over time, it carves its way through mountains, reshaping landscapes. It doesn't do this through sheer brute force. No, it does so through persistence, through a gentle yet unyielding presence. This river, in its quiet determination, teaches us an invaluable lesson about resilience. It's not the loudness of our actions, but the unwavering consistency of our efforts that eventually breaks through the hardest of barriers. Resilience, in its purest form, is an art. It's the art of looking at a setback and seeing it as a setup for a comeback. It's about viewing each obstacle not as a roadblock, but as a stepping stone, a chance to climb higher, to reach further. This art form is not for the faint of heart. It demands courage. It requires an unshakable belief in oneself, and above all, it requires a steadfast commitment to one's goals and dreams. Let's take a moment to understand the real essence of resilience. It's not about never facing challenges or never falling down. True resilience is about embracing each challenge, understanding that it's an integral part of our growth. It's about falling down but not staying down. It's about knowing that each time we fall, we gain strength, wisdom, and a greater sense of purpose. Every great story in history, every monumental achievement has at its core the spirit of resilience. Now imagine a scenario where resilience is absent. Life's journey becomes a series of unending challenges with no triumphs. Without resilience, the human spirit withers, dreams fade, and aspirations die. But when we ignite the flame of resilience within us, we give life to our dreams, we breathe life into our aspirations, and we fuel our journey towards success. Resilience is also about adaptability. It's about bending, but not breaking under the pressure of life's challenges. Think of it like a tree in a storm. The tree that survives is not the one that stands rigid, but the one that sways and bends with the wind. This flexibility, this ability to adapt, is a hallmark of resilience. It's about facing the winds of change, the storms of uncertainty, and emerging not just unscathed, but stronger. The power of resilience also lies in its ability to transform our perspective. It turns victims into victors, obstacles into opportunities, and trials into triumphs. When armed with resilience, every rejection we face becomes a catalyst for our determination. It becomes a reason to push harder, to aim higher, and to dream bigger. Resilience is, in many ways, a journey of self-discovery. It's about learning who we truly are when faced with adversities. It's about uncovering our innate strength, our inner power, which often lies dormant until awakened by the trials of life. This journey of self-discovery is not an easy one. It's filled with moments of self-doubt, fear, and uncertainty. But it's in these moments that resilience becomes our guiding light, showing us the way, whispering in our ears that we are stronger than our challenges, that we are capable of overcoming anything that life throws our way. As we continue on this path of discovery, let's remember that resilience is not just for the extraordinary few. It's a gift bestowed upon each of us. It's a seed planted within us at birth, waiting to be nurtured, waiting to grow. And how do we nurture this seed? We do so by facing our fears, by embracing our challenges, and by refusing to give up, no matter how hard the journey gets. So, as we move forward, let's make a conscious decision. Let's decide to stand tall in the face of adversity, to rise every time we fall, and to view every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger, to become better, and to move closer to our dreams. Remember, it's not the magnitude of the challenge that defines us, but our response to it. It's our resilience that shapes our destiny. And now, as we transition from understanding the power of resilience to embracing the challenges that life presents, let's carry with us this thought. Resilience is the key that unlocks the door to our potential, the fuel that powers our journey to greatness. In the heart of resilience lies the secret to a life of fulfillment, achievement, and lasting success. In this continuing exploration of our inner strength and the paths we walk, let us now turn our attention to a seemingly paradoxical aspect of our journey, the role of failure in success. Often misunderstood, frequently feared, failure, in its truest essence, is an integral part of achieving success. It is not the opposite of success as many would believe, but rather an essential part of it. Consider for a moment the nature of failure. It is often seen as a setback, a hindrance, something to be avoided at all costs. Yet within every failure lies a lesson, a nugget of wisdom waiting to be uncovered. The real question is not whether we will face failure, because inevitably we all will, but how we respond to it. Do we see it as the end of the road, or do we perceive it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to better ourselves? The stories of history's greatest achievers are replete with episodes of failure. These stories teach us that failure is not a permanent state, but a temporary situation, a moment in time that tests our resolve, challenges our spirit, and stretches our capabilities. Think of the inventor who fails 1,000 times before finding the right combination. Each failure brings them closer to the solution. It's a process of elimination, a journey of discovery, leading them to the breakthrough they seek. Let us delve deeper into this concept by understanding that failure is, in fact, a great teacher. It teaches us resilience, as we discussed earlier, but it also teaches humility, patience, and perseverance. It teaches us about our limitations and our strengths. In the face of failure, we find out what we're truly made of. It strips away the unnecessary, leaving only the essential, the real, the authentic. But how do we harness failure? How do we turn it into a stepping stone towards success? The first step is acceptance. Accept that failure is a part of the journey, an unavoidable stop along the path to greatness. Embrace it, don't run from it. The second step is analysis. Look at your failure with a critical eye. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? This analysis is crucial, for within it lies the seeds of future success. The third step is action. Once you've gleaned the lessons from your failure, it's time to take action. Apply what you've learned. Adjust your approach, refine your strategies, and move forward with renewed vigor. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Each time you rise, you're a step closer to your goal. It's important to note that embracing failure does not mean celebrating mediocrity or accepting subpar results. Rather, it means recognizing that on the path to excellence, detours and roadblocks are inevitable. It means understanding that the path to success is not a straight line, but a winding road filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. Recognize the importance of setting the right attitude towards failure. It's about cultivating a mindset that sees beyond the immediate setback, a mindset that understands that in the grand scheme of things, each failure is but a small step in the greater journey towards achieving our dreams. As we navigate through our failures, let's also remember the value of sharing our. In sharing our failures, we offer others the opportunity to learn from our mistakes. We create a culture where failure is not shamed, but seen as a valuable part of learning and growth. This culture of shared learning is what builds strong communities, resilient teams, and successful societies. And now, as we move from the understanding of failure to the cultivation of a mindset for persistence, let us carry with us this pivotal realizance. Failure is not the foe we once thought it to be, but a friend, a mentor, a guide. It shapes us, molds us, and prepares us for the success that is to come. In the tapestry of life, each thread of failure weaves into the larger picture of success, creating a masterpiece that is uniquely ours. In our continuous exploration of the intricate dance of life, where failure intertwines with success, a vital element emerges in this narrative: the development of a mindset for persistence. This mindset, a blend of grit, determination, and an unyielding spirit, serves as the compass that guides us through the stormy seas of challenges and setbacks. It's the beacon that lights our path in the darkest of nights. Think of persistence as the heartbeat of your dreams. It's the rhythm that keeps your aspirations alive, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Persistence is what pushes an athlete to train, day after day, year after year, for a chance at the goal. It's what drives an artist to keep painting, a writer to keep writing, and a scientist to keep exploring, despite the obstacles that litter their paths. This relentless drive, this unwavering commitment, is the fuel for the journey to greatness. So, how do we cultivate this mindset? How do we nurture this inner fire that propels us forward no matter the hurdles? The first step is to set clear, defined goals. These goals act as the North Star, guiding and directing your journey. They provide a sense of purpose, a destination to strive towards. But setting goals is just the beginning. The true test is in the unwavering pursuit of these goals, in the relentless drive to achieve them. The second step is to embrace discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It's the ability to stay the course, to keep moving forward, even when every fiber of your being wants to give up. Discipline is not a punishment, but a training of the mind and the spirit, a training that breeds persistence. Alongside discipline, we must foster a spirit of resilience. Resilience is the armor that protects our spirit of persistence. It shields us from the arrows of doubt, fear, and negativity. It's the inner strength that allows us to bounce back from failures, to learn from our mistakes, and to keep pressing forward. Another key aspect of developing a mindset for persistence is cultivating a positive attitude. A positive attitude is like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. It brings light to the darkness, hope to despair, and clarity to confusion. It's the belief that no matter how tough the situation, there is a way through it. This positive attitude fuels our persistence, keeping our spirits buoyant in the face of adversity. As we nurture our persistence, let's also remember the power of adaptability. Life is ever-changing, and so must our strategies and approaches be. Persistence does not mean rigidly sticking to a failing plan. It means adapting, adjusting, and finding new ways to reach our goals. It's about being flexible in our approach while steadfast in our destination. Surrounding ourselves with the right influences is also crucial in developing a mindset for persistence. The people we associate with, the books we read, the media we consume, all these influence our mindset. Surround yourself with people who uplift, inspire, and motivate you. Engage with content that fuels your spirit and strengthens your resolve. Celebrate your progress. Recognize and reward yourself for the small victories along the way. These celebrations reinforce your persistence, reminding you that every step forward is a step closer to your goal. Weaving through the intricate patterns of life, let us hold on to this mindset of persistence. Let us remember that it's not the speed at which we travel, but the unwavering consistency of our steps that leads to success. In the grand tapestry of life, it's persistence that colors the threads with the hues of accomplishment and fulfillment. And now, as we transition from understanding the importance of developing a mindset for persistence to the practical application of this persistence in our daily actions, let us embrace this truth. Persistence is the secret ingredient in the recipe of success. It's the force that turns the wheel of progress, the wind that fills the sails of our dreams. In persistence, we find the key to unlocking our fullest potential and achieving our greatest dreams. As we continue to unravel the threads of our conversation, weaving through the fabric of persistence and resilience, it becomes crucial to focus on action. Action is the vessel that carries us from the shores of intention to the land of achievement. It's the process of turning the invisible, our dreams, goals, and aspirations into the visible. Let's discuss then the concrete steps, the actions that one can take to move forward with grit and determination in their journey. First and foremost, action begins with a decision to move, to act, to step out of the realm of comfort and into the arena of effort and ever. This decision is the launching pad of all great achievements. It's the moment when you say to yourself, this is it. I am moving forward no matter what stands in my way. It's a commitment, not just of thought, but of heart and soul. Once this decision is made, the next step is to create a plan. A plan acts as a roadmap, guiding your journey towards your destination. But remember, a plan is not set in stone. It's a living, breathing entity that adapts, changes, and evolves as you progress. Your plan should include clear, actionable steps, deadlines, and milestones. These are the signposts that will guide you, keep you on track, and help you measure your progress. The third step is to cultivate discipline. Discipline is the fuel that powers the engine of action. It's what keeps you going when motivation wanes, when enthusiasm dims. Discipline is getting up an hour earlier to work on your project. It's choosing to do what's necessary over what's comfortable or convenient. It's the small daily acts of dedication and commitment that, over time, accumulate into significant progress. Another vital action step is to embrace learning. In every endeavor, there will be moments of uncertainty, skills you need to acquire, knowledge you need to gain. Adopt a mindset of continuous learning. Be open to new ideas, new methods, and new possibilities. Read books, attend seminars, seek mentorship, and never stop expanding your horizons. Remember, the more you learn, the more capable you become in overcoming the challenges that lie ahead. Persistence in action is also about adapting to feedback and not all actions will yield the desired results. Sometimes you'll need to step back, evaluate, and change course. This adaptability, this willingness to learn from feedback is what keeps your actions effective and relevant. It ensures that your efforts are not just consistent, but also efficient. Surround yourself with a support system. The journey of persistent action is not one to be walked alone. Surround yourself with people who support, motivate, and inspire you. Seek the company of those who have walked the path before you, those who can offer guidance, encouragement, and wisdom Remember, the strength of your support system often determines the strength of your resolve. Take care of your physical and mental well-being. Persistent action requires energy, focus, and stamina, all which are grounded in how well you take care of yourself. Ensure that you are getting enough rest, eating healthily, and engaging in physical activities. Cultivate a positive mindset. Practice mindfulness and manage stress. Your body and mind are the tools you use to act, and keeping them sharp is essential. As we move forward, let's carry these action steps with us, integrating them into our daily lives. Let them be the compass that guides us, the wind that propels us, and the foundation that supports us. Remember, it's not just about taking action. It's about taking the right actions consistently, persistently, and with purpose. And now, as we transition from the notion of persistent action to the conclusion of our discussion, let us hold on to this thought. The journey to achievement is paved with actions, small steps, consistent efforts, and unwavering dedication. In these actions lies the power to transform dreams into reality, aspirations into achievements, and visions into victories. In the hard action, we find the essence of true success and the realization of our fullest potential. As we draw the threads of our discussion to a close, it's essential to anchor ourselves in the profound realization that has illuminated our path throughout this dialogue, the reward of never giving up. This fundamental ethos, more than a mere concept, is the cornerstone of a life lived with vigor, purpose, and an unwavering commitment to the pursuit of one's aspirations. In contemplating the rich tapestry of experiences we've woven together tonight, from the resilience needed to weather life's storms to the action steps that propel us forward, we arrive at a pivotal understanding. It's not merely about reaching the summits of success, as traditionally defined. The true reward lies in the transformation that occurs within us as we journey through the valleys and peaks of our endeavors. This unyielding commitment to persevere, to forge ahead despite the odds, shapes us in profound ways. It refines our character, strengthening the very core of our being. It's in the moments of steadfast pursuit, in the relentless drive to overcome, that we discover our true mettle. The reward of never giving up is the realization of our innermost strength, resilience, and tenacity. Consider the essence of this reward. It's the profound sense of fulfillment that comes from knowing we gave our all, that we stood resilient against the tides of discouragement and disillusionment. It's the quiet satisfaction that echoes in our hearts when we lay our heads down each night, knowing we are inching ever closer to our dreams, driven by an indomitable spirit. Moreover, this journey of unwavering commitment transcends the personal. It casts ripples into the world around us. Our stories of perseverance become beacons of inspiration for others. They become the testament to what can be achieved when the human spirit refuses to succumb to the gravity of despair. In our relentless pursuit, we unknowingly light the path for others, encouraging them to embark on their own journeys of resilience and determination. In the moments when the journey feels solitary, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, remember this: every step taken is a victory in itself. Each persistent effort, no matter how small, is a part of the mosaic of success. The reward of never giving up isn't just about the destination. It's equally about the journey and the person we become along the way. As we part ways tonight, let this understanding be our guiding star. Let it remind us that our resolve, our ability to persevere through trials and tribulations, is the most profound reward we can ever attain. It is the legacy we leave behind, the imprint we make on the sands of time. So let us step forward from this gathering, not just as dreamers, but as doers. Let us embody the spirit of unwavering resolve in every endeavor we undertake. Let the reward of never giving up be our driving force, propelling us towards a future replete with achievements, growth, and the ultimate realization of our highest potential. In this unyielding pursuit, in the heart of our perseverance, lies the true essence of a life marked by triumph and fulfillment.